so you own me. And pay me with some interest. Eat 'em up, you were so delicious. What really happens when a hero meets a villain? Let's find out. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Jabari Smith, Dante DiVincenzo out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Graham, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Now here's Russell. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Nice D from Valanciunas. Now Hield. Valanciunas sets a screen. And it's Hield missing. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Smith outside. And he buries his first look.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it.
Garland, the pass to Hield. Knocks it loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Russell. To the left wing. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Now here's Hield, tightly guarded. Right side Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Jokic the screen. The 3 ball. Valanciunas with a rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for Philadelphia. Valanciunas with it. Out to Hield. Garland for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Garland's got 5 now.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
DiVincenzo finds Russell. Jokic with a screen on Garland. Out to DiVincenzo. Outside Russell. Over Garland. The shot by Russell, no good. Pass to Garland. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Now Valanciunas, covered by Jokic. Hield from outside. The shot misses. The Warriors trailing. And here's Russell. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And that one drops for him.
It's almost too easy for Jokic Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Now here's Valanciunas. No points yet. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. Levine can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Russell. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Using that big frame of his inside, Smith has what it takes to be a major presence in the paint.
Outside heel. Garland looking around to end the run. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Warriors leading. Outside Russell. Pass to Jokic. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Levine with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Oh, they get a hand on it. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
Take a look now at some numbers for Nikola Jokic. Left side Garland. Williams up top. Pass to Levine. Misses and the dry spell continues.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still no points. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
The first one falls.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Jokic drops them both. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 10-point game.
sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Back to Russell. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. 10 points for him.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Timeout. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Passes to Garland. Williams, a screen on Russell. Garland. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Pass to Russell. Rebounded by Hield.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Garland finds Levine. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Brogdon's checked in for Garland. And Golden State also making a switch. Harris is checked in. They've been making plays at both ends during this run, Grant.
When you're in a groove like this, there's no better feeling.
Up top, Smith. No one near him. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside for Brogdon. Valanciunas passes to Brogdon. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a bucket. From outside the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Hield. Another steal. Here's Russell. Here's Smith. And he goes in for the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Levine. Williams finds Brogdon. Buries it from 3.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50, 40, 90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line.
Here's Harris. And here's Russell. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Levine. Now Philadelphia with it. Down by 12. Pass to Williams. Now here's Brogdon. DiVincenzo covering. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Russell the pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Smith. Down low. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Smith. And the Warriors lead by 14. Hield on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Outside, DiVincenzo. The long distance three is buried. He's got 6.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
1:14 left to play in the first. Here's Hield, and that one's drained from the low block. Hield's gotten his second bucket.
Wow, Buddy Hield, usually the guy they're trying to create open shots for. This time he returns the favor.
Smith outside. Pass to Russell. Gets stolen by Hield. Stolen by Russell. Here's the break. Harris with it. Guarded now by Williams.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Back to Valanciunas. Outside for Brogdon. There's the three. Nails it from 3.
Brogdon very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. This guy's so efficient.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Tobias Harris out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Kispert. And it's Jokic in it to 5 down low. And it's Garland with the ball for Philadelphia. A 12-point game. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate, great defender, because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that poor defender by using pick-and-roll action. And here's the key, B.A. You can be a really solid defender, but if you are the worst of the 5 on the defensive team, teams are going to seek you out.
Now here's Russell. Jokic with a screen on Garland. Russell from outside. Here's Jokic. Jokic using his size.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Garland, the pass to Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Harris. Free throw good. Brown. Melton, he's checked in for Russell. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Outside Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Warriors leading. Pass to Kispert. And here's Jokic. Drummond defending. Jokic against Drummond. Jokic with it. 10 points for him. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Laravia is checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 3, Jake.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Melton outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Team foul. Shooting for the Warriors. Nikola Jokic. One shot.
And Jokic no good on that one. Now Bull. Pass to Brogdon. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Harris with it. Bull covering. Bull against Harris. Here's Kispert for 3. The rebound by Garland. Right side Brogdon. Pass to Drummond. Outside Bull. Let's go with a 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Golden State with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bulls got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Kispert. Pass to Jokic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Williams is checked in for Philadelphia. Hield comes in for Brown, and the Warriors making a change here.
Line for 1.
Free throw drops for Jokic. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Hield. Outside for Brogdon. From deep, Brogdon!
If the arc is open, Brogdon will go for it, even if it's not one of his primary three-point spots.
A little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Hield.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Pass to Brogdon. He shoots. And Brogdon nails the jumper with a hand in his face.
Well, making contested shots is a valued skill in the NBA. Go ahead, Malcolm Brogdon. We see you.
Now Jokic. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Brogdon against DiVincenzo. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Hield on the wing.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Philadelphia. And Golden State also making a switch. Smith, he's checked in for Harris. Here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Valanciunas with a screen on Melton. Pass to Williams. Here's Brogdon. DiVincenzo covering. Shot clock at 5. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Now here's Jokic. He's got 17. Outside, DiVincenzo. Shot is up. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Now Philadelphia with it, trailing by 10. Hield passes to Brogdon. Pass to Garland. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Jokic. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's Valanciunas. Pass to Garland. Lets it go from 14. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
From the arc. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for Philadelphia. A 12-point game. Garland with the ball. And Melton picks him up defensively. Hield on the wing. To stop the drought. Clock at 6. Williams from long range. No good there. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Jokic. Over Williams. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. 13 points in the game.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Melton against Garland. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Fades and shoots. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Garland. Pass to Hield. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jonas Valanciunas.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Darius Garland. Russell's checked in for the Warriors. Brogdon against Russell. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Takes a step back. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Russell, that's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside LaVine. Outside Brogdon. The floater. Ooh, Brogdon with the silky touch.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's starting to percolate a little bit, folks. Look out.
Jokic with a screen on LaVine. DiVincenzo against Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 17 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Jokic. DiVincenzo, pass to Smith. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Open shot by Brogdon. Warriors with the rebound.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Pass to Russell. Launches a three. No good. Smith against Williams. Lets it go from 11. And down it goes. 2 points. Here's Golden State. They're on a 17-7 run. Russell, the pass to DiVincenzo. Out to the wing. Jokic against Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Outside Russell. Jacks up a three. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Tipped away. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Left side, DiVincenzo. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. And Williams has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 19. Pass to Levine. Outside, Williams. Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. Williams' shot is good.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Russell against Brogdon. Russell, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Russell. Pass to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Hield for 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 3rd assist of the night.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
Outside Russell. Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Golden State Warriors. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. In the Western Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big and too skilled.
And you see that? He's using my move on the block, the Black Tornado.
What move is that? You going in circles?
Okay, stand up. I'll show you.
Now, for a moment, to look at our game, everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Golden State Warriors.
We don't get to see this every night. They're passing up good shots for great shots, getting high percentage looks. That's how they've controlled the game.
I just think that they're a more physical team, Shaq. Probably not something that will change in the second half.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
We've got Jonas Valanciunas. Buddy Hield is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Levine in at the 2. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
On the floor for the Warriors, Dante DiVincenzo out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Smith. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Levine. From downtown, it's rebounded by Golden State. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Williams.
Warriors foul. Nikola Jokic. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Patrick Williams.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Garland against Russell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Warriors, number 11, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Levine for 3. Smith with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Beyond the arc. Zach LaVine clears it away. And it's LaVine with the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 14-point game. Williams passes to Valanciunas. Back to Williams. Great D that time from Jokic.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Inside. Outside for Russell. Pass to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. From down in the low post, it goes. Jokic has got 23.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Outside Garland. From about 19, and he gets it to go. Garland's got 7 points.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the basket by Jokic.
Yeah, standing tall at the arc, Jokic buries it.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Garland. To the paint. Valanciunas down low. Covered by Jokic. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Russell to pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Williams with the screen. Hield passes to Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Williams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Jokic. Valanciunas covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. On Thursday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Washington Wizards. And then on Saturday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Now here's Garland. He has 7. Outside Levine. 4-3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Pass to Russell. And he drops it in from the low post. Russell's got 9.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Garland, the pass to Valanciunas. Rejected by Jokic. Outside Russell. Jokic in the post. Valanciunas on him. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 9 points now in the second half.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Jokic against Valanciunas. Outside Levine. Out to Hield. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Russell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Garland. He's got 7. Williams with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Williams passes to Levine. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Levine. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Levine's gotten his first basket of the night.
I tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. DiVincenzo's gone 3 of 7 tonight. And Philadelphia calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris checked in for the Warriors. Finds Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Levine for 3. Sinks the tray. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Levine's form is pure. That 3-point shot is pretty.
Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside heel. Off target from outside. Outside, DiVincenzo. To the paint. Russell against Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Harris. Over Williams. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 5th assist in this one. Brogdon with the ball. On the wing, Levine. Back to Valanciunas. Count that one.
Well, not to be denied, right? Jonas Valanciunas takes a hit and still finishes through contact.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Smith. Harris outside. Down low. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie. Hield finds Brogdon. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brogdon's got 21.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Smith. Harris outside. To the middle. Here's Russell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Personal foul.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 21. Hield passes to Williams. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
They set a pick. Free throw line jumper. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside heel. Launches it. They get it back.
It's interesting. They definitely had more 3-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Pass to Harris. Now here's Russell. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Levine. Levine's got 4 rebounds now.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And they get it back.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for the Warriors. The free throw drops for Williams. Bol, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Garland comes in for Levine. And Williams drops them both. 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Melton passes to Harris. Kispert on the wing. Fires for three. Bull grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Misses the three.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Now Jokic, guarded by Brogdon. Here's the Ravia. Three-pointer. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. Inside. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Brown, he's checked in for Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Garland. Kick out to Brown. The three is up. Counted from distance.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Jokic with a screen on Garland. And Melton, here we go. Pass to Kispert. Harris outside. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Outside, Brown. Garland finds Drummond. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Melton.
Well, this has been the book on defending Andre Drummond on the interior. Make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Andre Drummond, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Drummond.
Boy, one thing you can say about Andre Drummond, he is so steady. Statistically, it's the same story every year.
And so Drummond nails them both. The third quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, leading by 9. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Darius Garland is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Tony Brown. Then it's Bull, and it's Drummond in at the center position. Outside Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Bull. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's communication with guys on the floor is just terrific. What a nice pick and roll opportunity created by him.
Now here's Harris. Count it. Good. And the Warriors lead by 9. Melton against Garland. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
Melton passes to Harris. Jokic with a screen on Bull. Here's Harris, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And Harris drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Garland finds Drummond. Back to Garland. Takes it inside. Pass to Brogdon. And here's Garland. Melton covers. The 11-footer. That one rolls around and rims out. The Warriors leading. Jokic passes to Melton. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Bull.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Melton outside. Harris outside. Jokic with a screen on Drummond. Harris's shot is good.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. It helps his team space the floor.
Garland against Melton. Drummond to screen on Melton. Here's Garland. Down low. And the jam by Drummond.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Harris on the wing. Pass to Kispert. This one for three. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Garland. Now Bull. Outside Brogdon. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kispert.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Drummond. The Warriors also with a sub. Smith's checked in. And it's Brogdon missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And Troy Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The home team on D. They trail by 11. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Melton against Garland. To the paint. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jokic has got rebound number 11. Kispert, the pass to Melton. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Smith inside. Bull covering. Rejected by Bull. Left side Brogdon. Oh, Harris with the block. It's stolen by Garland. Here he goes. Shoots over Melton. And the shot is good by Garland.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Pass to Harris. Jokic screen from behind the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Garland will bring it up for Philadelphia. 9-point game. Here's Bull. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Good possession there. Exactly the way they drew it up.
Golden State calls timeout. sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Russell. Valanciunas with a rebound. Levine against Russell. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots from the block. And again, no good by Golden State. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Hield's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Pass to Jokic. Russell with the ball. And again, no good by Golden State. Williams against DiVincenzo. Williams passes to Levine. Now here's Valanciunas. And here's Garland. 6 to shoot. Over Jokic. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Smith. Here's Russell. Soft touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 5.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
DiVincenzo against Levine. Levine down the lane. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Golden State ball.
Here's Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Russell deciding where to go with it. And it's Jokic missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Out left to the wing. Garland, the pass to Levine. Back to Garland. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Russell. It's Jokic, high post. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hits the trifecta. He's got 24.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Hield on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Hield. Here's Levine for 3. How about Levine showing off the range?
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Jokic with it. Valanciunas covering. Back to Russell. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Garland against Russell. Outside Garland. Outside for Levine. A big answer by Levine.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
Russell, the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Jokic. Valanciunas covering. Rejected by Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. DiVincenzo, 5 to shoot. The floater. It's rebounded by Levine. And it's Levine with the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 3. Valanciunas sets a screen. Valanciunas, great positioning on the putback.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
Pass to Russell. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one's on Darius Garland.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
D'Angelo Russell, 1 shot.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Garland with the ball. Russell covering. Garland against Russell. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Darius Garland.
The Warriors leading. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's the floater. That shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. Williams finds Garland. Now here's Hield. Valanciunas down low. Guarded by Russell. Outside for Levine to take the lead. It's rebounded by Golden State. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Garland against Russell. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Levine. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Valanciunas. And here is Williams. Count it.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Jokic. The shot off that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Valanciunas with a screen on Russell. Outside Levine. Off the mark there with a 3.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Time called here. The seconds left in the fourth quarter. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
15 seconds left in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Garland has a scorer's mentality from the field and from the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Garland with the ball. From deep three-point range. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Patrick Williams out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. All sorts of time. Here's Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Garland for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 21.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Garland for 3. Knocks down the long J. 24 points for him.
Well, Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Russell against Garland. Now Jokic. Clock at 6.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Oh, lots Lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Drops in the three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Jokic. Garland against Russell. It's stolen by Garland. And here's the fast break. Over Russell. And the shot is good by Garland. And now a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Now you get Darius Garland in the open floor and look out, folks. So capable in transition.
To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Levine passes to Hield.
Number 11, third personal foul, first team foul.
We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Valanciunas with a screen on Russell.
Boy, you love the hustle from the young guard. D'Angelo Russell making a play with the defense.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nikola Jokic.
The line for Philadelphia, Patrick Williams.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It will be a rejump.
Smith passes to Russell. To the right side. Here's Jokic. Count it, and the foul. That one on Hield.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
At the line for
Free throw drops for Jokic. Boy, what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played in OT. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Russell. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Levine against DiVincenzo. Outside Hield. Takes a three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Hield's got 6 points in the quarter.
Buddy Hield, the opportunity to deliver in a big spot and does just that.
Pass to Jokic. Smith outside. Takes the three. They get it back. And the dunk by Jokic.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact.
Garland against Russell. Williams a screen on Russell. Garland for three. On target from range. Garland's got 29.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. Valanciunas with a rebound. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. It's a race race against time as they try to go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and right now the clock may be their biggest enemy.
Here's Jokic. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Garland. Pass to Valanciunas. And so they foul intentionally.
Dante DiVincenzo. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
And the Warriors call time here. They're behind by 6. 34 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Smith. Outside, DiVincenzo. Tries again. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
You got to do more than this to stop Jokic. He's so adept at scoring on the defense.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 6. There's 18 seconds left to play in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
DiVincenzo finds Russell. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Smith. Lets it go from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Philadelphia, Darius Garland.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his third year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
And he's unable to get the second one.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Malcolm, you guys are playing with a lot of confidence. What do wins like this one say about the team?
Man, we're a really good team. We got to come to play every night, but we can compete. We can beat anybody.
One win at a time. Thanks, Malcolm.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. Now our New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.